Hi, Robin with Oxy-Dry. And I thought this might be an interesting little experiment here to do. Just to show you how efficiently the rotary works. This is kind of the ideal situation where the carpet has no visible soiling, no visible staining. So this is kind of a really easy to do scenario. Both of these rooms, we'll do both of the rooms, are about 150 square feet. I think one's 160, one's 150. This is a nylon carpet. It is in very good shape. It's fairly old, but it's in great shape. So I thought, you know what, let's just see. I'm not going to rush, but I'm just going to show you just how incredibly efficiently a rotary is when you're shower feeding. Because if I was to bring in my Easy-Glide, for example, it would not be able to do this as fast as I'm about to do it. And part of the reason is because I would have to spend extra time spraying the carpet ahead of time. Whereas with this, I'm not going to need to. I don't have to, I haven't sprayed anything in here and I don't need to. So this is an ideal situation, but if I was using the Easy-Glide or my Challenger, I would have to spend the time to spray the carpet, and that adds to the overall time. Now, that doesn't, in the big picture, I don't think it's by any means is a critical issue, but it's something to bear in mind. And when you're looking at different ways to clean, you know, and which machine is overall going to provide you the most efficient use of your time, etc. That's one of the reasons why I absolutely, after years and years of doing this, in my opinion, nothing beats a rotary with a tank on it. When you learn how to operate the machine correctly and how to apply the solution just the right amount to get the desired results without over-wetting or under-wetting, I don't think you can beat it, quite frankly. At least, and particularly for residential work. And I have the Challenger, and I've done a few videos with that where I've shown you that machine in action, and the Easy-Glide, which I definitely prefer. I just did a couple of videos about that, and now I'm back to rotary, and so let's just see. So take a look at the time. I'm at almost 3 minutes into the video now, so I'm about to clean the two rooms. So let's see how long it takes. 3 minutes. I'm not going to try to rush, but I'm going to be efficient in my use of the way that I move, etc. And of course, the beautiful thing about the rotary is it very easily moves in any direction at any time. Certainly much easier than the Challenger, and even easier and more quickly than the Easy-Glide or a machine like that. So I've just done the perimeter, except for behind the door. Now I'm behind the door. Now, one of the keys to speed, by the way, is to always work away from your cord if you can. Don't work backwards. You want to see what you're coming up against, and you can't really see that properly when you're working backwards, and then you're constantly having to kick a cord out of the way. That's silly. That's what you used to do when you were steam cleaning, remember? That's where you learned that habit. Rotary works much more efficiently in every respect moving forward. So I'm at a minute and a half now? And look how fast I'm able to move this machine. Just moves so, I mean, this is an ideal situation, granted, so I can move it quickly, but it's effortless. Did I see a spot there? Nope, dent. Oh, by the way, furniture dents. Once upon a time, we used to tell everybody to put ice cube in the dent because the jute back carpets, which they used to be made as a jute back, would swell, and the dent would often, you'd be able to have the dent just sort of disappear as the water in the ice cube melted into the carpet, and it would swell up the jute, and that dent would kind of come back out, at least partially. Nowadays, carpets have been for many years been made with a plastic polypropylene backing, and it's pretty much immune to the water. So that doesn't actually work with this type of carpet. The modern carpet, that is. Okay, we're gonna go behind the door and do a perimeter. Of course, I'm feeding as I'm going, making sure that pad remains damp. I'm moving pretty quick, obviously. Okay, I just did the perimeter. So what, 3.5 minutes now? And of course, in this case, after I do this, the next thing I'll do is run the vacuum over it, and then I'll be done. Again, I'm back to the, ideally working away from my power source, which is actually out the door, so I don't have to trip over my wire. I don't have to be kicking it out of my way behind me if I'm working backwards. You just can't beat this, I'm telling you. I've been doing this now with the rotary for 28 years. There's nothing better. Okay. Now I'm gonna back out of here. I want to just check the pad, but I'm basically done. So where are we at? 8 minutes. So 5 minutes. About 5 minutes. It's okay to do the 2 rooms. That's pretty darn good. And the pad, not bad. I didn't think this was going to be as soiled as the upstairs there. These 2 rooms are hardly used at all. It was an elderly couple that were in here, so these 2 bottom rooms were hardly used. So there you go. So that's how to be efficient. So all you have to do now is I'll run my vacuum over that to groom it, and I'm done. So I just have to go into the steps now. And anyway, I'll let you go. So thank you for watching, and have a good day.